Hey, what up? Let's talk. We're going right to it today. NIL deals, right? It's a huge thing in this world as far as NILs and college players and who's going to play here, how much here. It is crazy. But I wanted to bring you guys on to give you a little background on where all this NIL stuff come from. And it's not nothing new because it's been talked about many years ago. But the origin of this is the NCAA, right? They formulated and they had a league that regulated all. Let's just stick with college. It's college sports. Let's just stick with college football. They regulated college football, right? And within them regulating football, the game grew tremendously over the years. We're talking about from just say 1950s till the 2000s, the game grew tremendously. So when the game grew, a lot of money came in, so it became a business. Although they was calling it amateur sport, you're on scholarship, but you do not get paid. And the NCAA president at the time, Mark Emmert, he refused to pay college players. Like in 2018, he was quoted saying, "Changes are needed, but not paying college players. Paying college players is just isn't the answer." And he was wrong. Let me explain why. Anytime somebody dedicate or immerse themselves into a career or anything they're spending time on as a legal adult, they should get compensated for it. The cover up was, we're going to give you a scholarship so you can go make money and be happy with that, and you're going to eat free. But everybody knows I'm a former athlete. Like when I went into, I played at UCF. When I went into the UCF library, they had a jersey in there that said number 97, but they would not put my number on it. I was the leading sack guy at that time at UCF. I knew that was my jersey. I had to buy my own jersey, so we didn't think like why is this not right? Back then we didn't think it. So now fast forward, when coaches started making $20 million contract, 5 years, $30 million, $90 million, the players are like, I know it's an amateur sport, but the coaches are making millions of dollars. And this game is growing tremendously. And I'll give you a quick story real quick. When I was getting my master's degree, we had a teacher, Dr. Fisher, and we were saying it was the psychology of sports, and we had a debate in the class, and they was like, should college athletes get paid? I was maybe the only one in the class of 30 that said yes. Everybody else said no, it's just football. Why would you play a football player? Right. But at the end of the day, I said, you know what? Even if you don't pay them, this had to be maybe mid 2012 or around that time. Even if you don't pay a college athlete, you should at least put money towards their 401k every year that they're in school and letter. And it can start off with $10,000. And the rule would be they can't touch it until they graduate, right? Well, not even graduate till they turn 40, just like any other 401k. You can't touch it till you turn 45 or whatever. Set any standard, but give them something. And when I said that, the professor was like, wow, Elton, that is a great idea. I like that, right? Because an athlete getting paid 15 years ago just is asinine. Nobody believed that would ever happen. So fast forward, college players said, I can at least get paid off my name, image, and likeness. It is just too much money out here. NCAA, y'all tell us it's amateurism, but y'all treating it as a business. So let us get piece of the pie. And lo and behold, ta-da, NIL. The problem with NIL today is that it's the wild, wild west. Honestly, I'm an NFL agent. I negotiate NFL contracts, but we have rules and regulations in place through the NFL union, NFLPA, the union. We're in a union, and we negotiate against the actual NFL, which is the product, and we come up with every rookie has to sign a 4-year deal unless you get drafted in the first round. You're going to do a 5-year deal with the 5th year being an option. We have rules in place. So, for example, I have a client. He went off his rookie year, did phenomenal. Damian Pierce, he did phenomenal. He was one of the top guys in the NFL, took over the NFL. Everybody know who Damian Pierce is. He did so good. He can't say, "Oh yeah, I played 1 year. Let me re-up. I need $10 million." He can't do that, right? Because we're under a certain amount of bylaws and regulations that say you can't renegotiate until a certain time. College football don't have that right now. It's go all be all. It is all over the place, and I can't wait. I'm gonna get into that on my next episode. I just wanted to introduce myself as the NIL strategist that's going to be able to navigate through this because honestly, it's really a strain on the schools. It's really a strain on the players and the university. It's a strain on everybody, right? And you got to be able to navigate through this thing. I think the NCAA dropped the ball. They should have at least paid these players. They could have paid them $50,000 and made them employees a year, and you would have had control. You would have been able to cap it, and the growth from making 50,000 instead of 5 million a year. It's just it's a whole nother world. So we in catch up right now. We're trying to find a solution. I don't know if they find one soon, but I'll tell you what the next step is through the eyes of the athlete because the transfer portal opens tomorrow, April 16th. The transfer portal opens. So you're going to see this player going here, this player going here, this player step in the portal just to see his market. It's all over the place. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna hop back on here tomorrow. I want to hear some questions from you guys, and I'll probably just go live and just to see and get some feedback of what you guys think about this whole NIL process. It's good. Players are getting paid. Congrats. It's good. I'm so happy about that. But it's some backdoor stuff that's going on that I think can actually hurt a lot of players as well because that number of 1% going to the NFL hasn't changed. It's only going to be 1% that ever make it to the NFL. So it's just a whole lot of stuff to digest, and I can't wait to dive into it with you guys. All right. Peace out. Elton Patterson here, Elton Patterson Podcast. Peace.